Conditions here today, twilight. We've travelled down to, where are we? Cradley.
Up to Cradley.
Up to Cradley. And we're going to stop at the Red Lion pub and have dinner in there shortly. So we're going to get ourselves settled, and this trip is going to be a walk to the Malvern Hills. And we've come here because... Why have we come here?
We've never been.
Oh, okay. And there's ley lines. I did have a look on the map. So, should be quite nice. Let's settle in. Oh, door's locked. Why is that locked? There you go. Modern technology. A light pack, I would suggest. Little... What are they? I don't know what they are. I'll need to find out what they are. Maybe it's Sunday dinner. But if you know what they are, let us know. They seem friendly enough. See if we can order them on the menu. Leadberry ale.
Oh, and I thought you were my friend. You just want food.
Yeah. Order the sausages. Gnasher, this is a table for two, not for a table for three. Sausages.
Sausages.
Well, morning time. Woke up on the car park of the Red Lion. Quite a busy road, but that didn't cause too much trouble from a sleeping point of view. Not only are we going for a walk, we're now booked in to go round the Morgan Experience, which is a factory tour of the Morgan car in Malvern. As Gnasher has performed her excellent skills at arranging something last minute, and on the off chance that they've got a cancellation, which they have, and now we're on. We'll get some porridge down us, and then we'll be on the road, so to speak. Well, on a path somewhere over there. Right, porridge. So we've got some whizzed up porridge, Morrison's finest skimmed dried milk. Oh, breakfast of champions. Like being back on the building site making a mix to cement this. I hope you can see the consistency here is absolutely delightful. Bit of honey to taste. Voila! So, it's a very noisy road when you get up here. Gnasher's already checking when the pub's back open. Already checking when the pub's back open? Noon. Off we go. 6 mile walk with the addition of a walk to Morgan. There's is that a Gloucester Old spot over there? Breakfast. First time I've seen a cat's crossing sign. Do you have to give way for cats? You do in Cradley. Lovely little village of Cradley. No one's woke up yet. What would you say that is?
Log store.
Log store? For who?
I don't know. That well said.
I'm thinking it's one of those World War II bunkers that used to the Home Guard built to hide. That could be a bomb. Oh, or
it's a pan.
Or a milk churn. Oh well. Third of the way there. West Malvern. Wrong side of the hill yet, but a lovely little valley. Quite sweaty now. Georgia Stones of Hereford. If you don't know what the Georgia Stones are, look it up. Climbing towers. Foundation for sports and the arts. Not the Georgia Stones, with its commandments of depopulation. Thank goodness for that. Someone blew it up the other day anyway. Like some kind of Krypton factor assault course. We've walked into an outdoor centre. This is where the SAS train. Hey? Oh, it's for kids. No. We made it with 3 minutes to spare after a very, very intense walk to get here for 11:20. So we've arrived at the Morgan car factory for a tour. It's a lovely canteen. Some cars. If only I knew a bit more about Morgan. This is a spur of the moment Gnasher booking at 8 o'clock this morning. And here we are at 11:20.
To delivery vans, to racing three-wheelers, which is what this is, through to all sorts. Post office vans. Somebody even told me we had a breakdown truck. Certainly had police vehicles. So in the 1920s and 30s, racing was one of the key points of selling cars. And this is a racing three-wheeler from 1928. Fiberglass. Not many people were making cars in fiberglass at the time. Based on a Triumph TR3 engine and chassis. But we now know why it wasn't successful. Because if I put my hand over the badge on the front, you wouldn't know that's a Morgan. The family realised that a Morgan will always look like a Morgan. You've seen the chassis, the platform. They're brought into here. It's then moved from there up to here, where the two guys working here fill it full of, not full of, they put some fuel in, they fill all the liquids, the brakes and things such as that, check it out, do a computer check on the car from here down to the next stages in the factory. And this is a plus 6. Now plus 6 has a BMW 6-cylinder engine, straight 6, about 350 brake horsepower. It weighs about a tonne. It's capable of 170 miles an hour if you're brave or stupid. It'll do 0 to 60 miles an hour, that's 0 to 100 kilometres an hour in just around 4 seconds. So they start off, as I say, like this, and each of the guys in here are superb engineers. They will then take the car and build it from basic like this in 2 days. The engines are all reasonably standard BMW engines. That's a +4 engine, that's the 2-litre twin-scroll turbo, and by that is it's turbocharged. I won't stand in front of the photograph. Move up a little bit here.
Is there not a consideration to use composites in the future? Because obviously, you know, that's lightweight, heavy.
The gentleman just mentioned composites. Going back to the +4 Plus, that was fiberglass, so we did do that in the 1950s and 60s. But at the moment, safety is very important to us, and the strength of the car is a lot to do with the wings and the structure of the car, and actually the wooden frame. The doors overlap. Now that's historic. On the ones that were built before the CX platforms, the one you're seeing now, the whole body would move, and these would move with them. Morgan's wooden frame, 90%, 95% near the top for safety. Now, the easiest way to describe it is, if you have an accident and a car comes into the side of you, it will bounce out. That's technically not correct because it's very flexible like that, basically. But it's the flexibility of the ash frame that is important to us. And yes, it's made of ash, English ash, all grown by a company for us up in Lincolnshire, and they only grow ash for us. Coat it with this adhesive, another layer, coat it, and another layer. But they simply take the 3 layers, prop it in there, and they do it sort of dance and prop it in that far end. Leave it for about 4 hours, or overnight, like these now, left till Monday. And you can see it's got 3 layer laminate. Out it comes, and a wheel arch, as you see. And that's trimmed down to fit the car and the model that they're making. You can do this with it. And it's got a tracking, so you go down like that. Normally hear it creaking. This is a typical dashboard of a car from about 5 years ago, and this is all veneered here. It's all made here, and if I look at this, you can see the pattern.
I smell of leather.
The seats, we don't make the seat bases, we haven't got the technology to do that, of course, but all the seats are trimmed with the different coloured leathers there. And if you look at the gap between the headlight and the cowl, that's a big gap. It's a powerful car. You can have your name embroidered on, you can have a logo of the country it's from, you can have different coloured leather, different coloured fabrics, all done bespoke here. So this is where they're finally bolted together. These are nearly finished, both right-hand drive, no, one right, one left rather. And the most popular leather colour at the moment is this orangey brown one. But I say you can have many, many different coloured leathers and different coloured trim, different coloured carpet. Everything is bespoke. If anybody wants to come and look. Somebody might ask me how much they cost new.
How much it cost me?
Oh, that's a good question. 250,000 basic.
I thought the answer was going to be these two actually.
We announced them on the Wednesday, and by the following Wednesday they were sold. So this is the latest 3-wheeler. It was announced last year, and they're just going into production now. It's got a 3-cylinder Ford engine. It is capable of just over 100 miles an hour. You can't have a roof. You can't have windscreen wipers. In fact, these aren't windscreens. They're wind deflectors. This is the oldest Morgan we've got. It was actually built from parts from 1910 to 1915. Fully running replica. All the parts are original. It runs perfectly. It'll do 45 miles an hour. But it starts the history of the company. And you imagine this, something like this being tested over the Malvern Hills of the 4-seat 3-wheelers, owned by the Morgan family, built in, we think, 1938, but hidden during World War II. This is an Aeromax. It was the personal car of Charles Morgan when he was here.
The Morgan sausage roll. Quality at every level. Well, let's hope so.
Meat, no pastry.
What did you think of the tour then?
Excellent.
Excellent. It was a good tour. Spur of the moment. I never knew that these cars were all hand built to that extent. I didn't know they were all still made with wood. Bye bye little cars. Let's go and have a look at what Malvern's got. And hi Teddy, have you played out recently? Oh, can you play when I'm cleaning windows? Maybe not, but this is the centre of Malvern, and that was Edward Elgar. Malvern town centre. We're not really shoppers, so we're not going to hang around. We're just going to go straight up the 99 steps and up over the hills. Think about that, Gnasher. Not much. Not feeling too good today. Only another hour and a massive trek over a hill to go. Don't swear.
See, Lewis, was that in that crossword the other day, going which in the wardrobe.
Yeah, that's the one. C.S. Lewis. Bit late, I know.
Yeah.
Ah.
Went to school there.
Ah. The fact of the day. C.S. Lewis went to school. Got Morgan on there. Done that. We did
Done.
number 5. Haven't seen the water spouts. We'll probably walk past that. Missed that. Missed that. Done that. Walk past that. That's pretty much Malvern done, innit? I do think we should come back and try and walk across all the tops. We'll go up there, up to Sugarloaf, and then off down there back to the thing. Sounds like a plan. Oh, hello. More C.S. Lewis. The Malvern Hills reminded Lewis of the Mourne Mountains at home in Ireland. And a gas lamp appears in his story. 99 steps. Start counting.
99 problems. Is that spring water?
Yeah.
At the bottom.
Oh yeah. Just a bit concerned at the bike handlebar in the fountain. And the sweaty palms of a mountain bike rider have been dripping in it. I'll finish off what's in the water bottle and fill it up for you. Why not? Oh. Oh, for fuck's sake. We've sort of reached the top. Sugarloaf Mountain, but in the distance there, Malvern. And then decide which way to walk back to the van. Beautiful. We should have spent more time walking the hills. Wonder how long it would take you to walk the Malverns. We once knew a cat just like you. His name was Uhtred. Who are you? We could say he's been reincarnated near the Malverns. Woodpeckers. Oh, heron. Heron landing in a tree
Never seen that.
with the woodpecker. Whole place is alive with woodpeckers. That's immediately got me thinking of cider, and I don't even like cider. Another half an hour till we get back to the pub. Looks old. Well, that's more or less it. We've now reached the dead centre of Cradley. The graveyard. We should be about 5 minutes from the van. An epic walk. Another 10 miler, I think. Well, too exhausted to talk. Are you? Let's get back to the van. Well done.